Sixx here. How are you rock stars doing today? I want to talk about guilt today because I'm feeling guilt. And it's kind of a carnivore guilt specifically. It's kind of an odd feeling to have. And it's the first time I've really had it to this extent. And I kind of need some advice here. So if you guys really don't mind, I'm going to talk about guilt today, carnivore guilt. Right now, I'm sharing with you my feeling of guilt because I have been cooking for 2 days, baking specifically. Yesterday, I cheated and ate a cookie. And I told you before that some of my vices that I haven't given up yet, I think I just may have given up one of them, which is Diet Coke. Coca-Cola is gone for me. And it has nothing to do with my insulin spikes or anything to do with like that because of aspartame. And there's nothing to do with that, but I'll explain what that is in another video. I'm working on it now. But really what I haven't gotten rid of is the cannabis. I'm still smoking cannabis. Don't do it that often, but I still do it. And last night, Sweet was baking cookies. And I just couldn't help myself, and I ate a Rocky Road cookie that she baked, and it was...
Oh no, I'm really kind of a lightweight. If you got a beer or even some wine.
Really, really good. But you know what? After I ate it, the guilt was immense. I was like, oh my gosh, it was great, but it wasn't good enough. It just wasn't good enough for me to disappoint myself like that. And the second part of it was that I actually felt it. I felt it in a negative way. I felt it in my body. I felt it in my stomach. It wasn't what I wanted. But I did it because I had smoked, and it was a Rocky Road cookie, and it looked delicious. And I mean, it is, and it was, but it really rocked me quite a bit. The point is that I love baking bread. I was using it for therapy. I was using it to get by and make a few bucks so that we could live. And then after we started to perform and play music again, it was just a therapeutic thing. I would just bake bread to give to my friends because I like the way it feels when somebody gets something like that from you. It's just warm, it smells, it's a nice feeling. And so that's what I would do and still do. And that's what this is about, because now I spent the whole afternoon, I baked muffins, some garlic bread, some rosemary country bread, and I had the willpower not to even taste it. Sweet, fortunately, is my royal taster, so she took my muffin, cut it in half, tasted it, and then sat it there with butter on it. And I picked it up, and man, I swear I was going to eat it and taste it because I wanted to so badly. But I couldn't knock the guilt I was feeling from the night before. There was no way I was going to compound that, so I had the strength not to eat it because it's really not where I'm at and where I want to go. And I'm confessing about the cookie I ate, and I am sorry that I did that, and I won't be doing that again. But the second thing is that I'm feeling guilty about this bread. As much as I love it, it makes me feel so good to give it, but I know it's not good for my friends and my family that I'm giving it to, and I know they're loving it, but I know it's not a positive thing for them in the long haul. And to be perfectly honest with you, most of the people that are probably eating it, I'm not even, maybe they don't need it, and maybe I know that, but I'm giving it to them anyways, and that kind of bothers me a little bit. So what do you do with that? I mean, truly, what do you do with that? It's amazing. And guilt, if you were to define guilt really is the fact of knowing that you've committed either a crime or an offense. And wouldn't that be an offense if I knew I was harming somebody and I did it anyways? So, yeah, it's a question I got to ask. I love baking. So what do you guys do that maybe isn't the best thing for you to do, but you're doing it anyways because you just can't give it up? Or, is it doing, because, let's be real serious about it. How much of a villain am I to give away cookies and muffins, unless I'm the Wicked Witch and I'm trying to draw you in, I'm going to cook you and eat you instead like a carnivore would. But that's not what I'm trying to do right now. So guilt is the subject. How do you get around this? Should I just keep baking bread? Should I keep making muffins? I am going to start looking into some other recipes. Keto. I'm not a keto. I did keto. Didn't work for me. But carnivore does. But I don't know of any carnivore bread. But but the regular, straight up, fully dosed, highly carbed, full of wheat kind of stuff, I don't know. You tell me in the comments. Tell me what you think. Thank you again for letting me ramble. I love all you guys. You're really changing my life, truly, and you're being a part of changing my life, and I love that. I feel it's amazing to me. Do you realize that there's like 500 messages from one of the videos? 500. You know how long it takes me to answer all of you because I want to, and all the amazing stories. It's like I know you. I feel as if I know you, and it's great that I'm getting to know you. So thanks for listening, and we'll do it on the next one.